What is up, Pal Fam? It's official. Countdown to FIDE 100. We've done it for 1 month. Welcome to day 31 of the Countdown to FIDE 100. As always, my name is Paul Emmanuel Habaradas, aka Paul POW, and this is the FIDE's. The year we're showing right now is the FIDE's 30th anniversary, and I know it's going to be crazy after all, but it's I can't believe we've done it for 1 month already. But we still have more to come because we only had like 70 to go. As you can see, there's the counter, 70 days to go, and it's counted to FIDE 100 as always. So, what's that big so anyway? So, this is a game between Mikhail Botvinnik and Vasily Smyslov on the World Championship match 1954, round 14. Yes, it's the World Chess Championship 1954, so I know it's gonna be intense, it's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be exciting. We'll see about that. So, Mikhail starts with d4 and Vasily goes knight f6, and the game goes with c4, g6, g3, bishop g7, bishop g2, castles, knight c3, d6, knight f3, knight bd7, castles, e5, e4, c6, bishop e3, and knight g4. Threatening to take this, they take that bishop away to get rid of the bishop pair. But in the 2015 game between Pavlov and Chikaev, rook e8 was the one. And I can say that it's fine after all, but he can also go for knight here and there. Probably, yeah. Going back with knight g4, the game goes with bishop g5, queen b6, h3, e takes, knight a4, queen a6, h6 g4, b5, and Mikhail made a mistake with knight takes d4. For some reason, yeah, I know that it's already trapped all in all, but why didn't he like do this? Oh, never mind, there's a queen. I'm dumb. So this knight takes d4 mistake is bad and all, but it can fix it with bishop e7 instead, and a rook e8, bishop takes, b takes, c5 d3, e5, knight takes, and bishop takes e5, and white is having a slight advantage at this point. And I guess you're gonna trade in, but what it could be. Rook e1, yeah. Going back with knight takes d4, of course, Vasily takes the knight on a4. So, yeah. And with this knight takes c6, that's why he has plans with knight to d4. And b takes, knight takes c6, queen takes c6, e5, like, look at this. Either queen or the rook will be gone on this board for Vasily. Now that was the plan for Mikhail Botvinnik. It is queen takes c4, and then bishop takes a8, knight takes e5, rook c1, queen b4, a3, and queen takes b2. Seems interesting enough, but you can try going on here. You can also go here. What else? I think that should work, but the better one is not queen b6, queen b5, queen takes, bishop g4, bishop g2, knight f3, bishop takes, and rook c5. If the game goes on, I think it's gonna take it. Or you can probably go here with the threat of here and trying to take either of these pieces. Yeah, I think queen. And if there was like no, it can defend here, safe to say, and try to take either of this. What it could be. Going back with queen takes d2, b2 rather. Queen takes a4, taking the pawn on a4. The position could have been equal after bishop g2, queen takes, rook a1, queen c5, bishop e3, queen c3, queen takes, bishop d7, and queen takes a7. And yes, indeed, the position is equal. You can try to take on this. You can also go for this, and yeah, you can go with bishop. So let's just say like he goes here, and then no, it must be bishop f4, and then knight takes, something like that. Or wait, you can also take with the queen, and then no choice, only queen here, and probably queen there, and some sort of like that. With queen takes a4, there's bishop b7, and then Vasily, this scene, Mikhail made a mistake with rook b1, planning with this, but there was a bishop exchange, and then rook c3, h6, bishop f4, knight to f3, rook takes, and queen to d1, and positions staying equal here. Probably he's gonna takes and all this stuff. Yeah. With this rook b1 mistake, the move goes with knight f3, and black having a slight advantage. But if it's bishop takes a8, leaving the queen behind, and then knight f3, king g2, knight takes g5, f3, bishop takes b2, and king h2. It seems interesting enough. It says 3 minor pieces over 1. It seems really interesting enough to lose a queen, but to get, I'll show you, to lose a queen, but to get 1, 2, and 3. That was crazy. 1, 2, 3. Actually, in the game, that was the I'm like confused, but anyway, then the variation in the main game, king h1, and then takes the bishop, and then rook takes b2, knight g5, and king h2. A mistake. If could have done with f3, and then bishop takes, king h2. Yeah, I don't understand why he just like. Oh, it's check. That's crazy. It's check, right there. So it's like go for it and takes. Back to it with king h2, and then bishop takes, queen b3, bishop e5, rook knight queen, and black is having a slight advantage with this. I think he's up ahead with these pieces. 10 over 9. Okay, with this king h2 mistake, there goes knight f3, and then king h3, bishop takes b2, and Botvinnik's game is going downhill with queen takes a7. So in the game, in the variation, goes queen a6, bishop e5, rook b1, bishop e4, rook b3, king g7, the exchange, queen d3, and bishop a8. Black is having a better position right here, with this king just going there, and probably like, no, he cannot go here, something like that, or here. Let's probably check. So I think it's just the only moves he can probably go. Let's see. In the queen takes a7, There's bishop e4. Black is now winning. 7, rook d1. Bishop e5, queen e7, rook c8. a5, rook c2, king g2, knight to d4. King f1, bishop f3, rook b1, and knight c6. Mikhail Botvinnik resigned because even he has a queen available on the board. It wasn't enough to win the game, because sometimes when you're up a queen doesn't mean you're always winning. So back at it. If it's in the continuation, it's queen g5. If the game would have been continued, knight takes, rook c1, rook b2, king g1, knight to b3, queen e3, bishop e4, and queen takes f3. Black is now winning here with this piece. Oh, game over with this. It's gonna take it. King here. Probably knight. No. It's over. It's gonna be over. Okay. This was the final one. And let's find out. Alright. In the World Championship, Mikhail Botvinnik had been world champion since. So apparently the match was drawn 12-12, meaning Botvinnik retained. Wow. Wow. He's getting terrible at it. So Mikhail Botvinnik retained the title as world champion after the match was drawn 12-12. There's no tie breaks at that time. Wow. Okay, that should be it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and become a Patreon member at Patreon. Be sure to subscribe and become a Patreon member at patreon.com/Paul POW. Subscribe to my vlog channel, POW Vlogs. Follow me on Twitch, Paul Habaradas, X Paul Habaradas, TikTok Paul Habaradas, Instagram Paul Power YT, Threads Paul Power YT, and join the Discord community. And also Facebook Paul Power YT. And get 20% off when you buy any plan on Chessmood. So that should be it for the FIDE's 30th year, 1954. We'll see you tomorrow at the countdown to FIDE 100.